Alright, so I'm here to talk about this Amazon article here. Amazon employees say they were forced to work around a corpse. This is very nice. This is very American. Like, who hasn't been forced to work around a corpse before? I'll start with the article here just so we can get a basic understanding. Amazon workers in Oregon allege the company told them to continue to work while a worker lied dead in the facility, reports said. On April 6th, a 46-year-old worker collapsed and died on the second level of an Amazon warehouse. The worker was a tote runner, according to employees. Tote runner jobs involve gathering stacks of yellow plastic bins as tall as a person, loading them onto a cart, and hauling them up and down the long corridors of the warehouse for delivery to other workers, who will fill them with goods that go into trucks. Amazon worker told 911 coworker was blue looking. An employee who called for an ambulance told the dispatcher, "We have an associate here." I like that she's still calling him an associate, who I believe is probably dead. This person does have extensive blood coming from their head. They are very blue looking, right? So, I mean, obviously, as you would think, there's no doctors at Amazon. When I was there, actually, the only doctors they had were like, you would go to someone and say you hurt your knee on the warehouse floor, and they would say it wasn't on the warehouse floor, it's pre-existing, and you heard it at home watching TikTok, and you're like, damn. Several employees acknowledged being instructed to continue fetching totes. Picking items off of shelves and loading them onto trucks for delivery is the man lie dead. Another employee said a manager told them it has to be management or safety team and to just turn around and not look. Let's get back to work. Amazon better be paying this guy a lot of money for him to be saying that stuff, because no one's going to say this. He's not going to say this when the Teamsters president kidnaps his family and does things that I can't say on YouTube. I probably shouldn't have said that. Also, after this video, I might get a cease and desist from Amazon. You guys better fundraise for that shit, all right? I'm not doing this, I'll take this down. Don't, just tell me. Just send me an email. Text me. I don't care. I'll take it down, dude. I don't have that much money. First responders arrived on the scene, which led to the area where the worker lie eventually being closed off. Amazon responded to the allegations employees worked around corpse. After the incident, Amazon released a statement in part saying, "When our on-site team was notified, 3 CPR certified team members, including 2 from our own on-site team, provided CPR and deployed an automated defibrillator unit until EMS arrived shortly after. The area where the incident occurred was cordoned off while our safety teams and EMS cared for our employee, which is our top priority. Nothing is more important than the safety of our employees, and our team focused on ensuring our employee received the care he needed, protecting his privacy, and ensuring the safety of everyone on site instead of distracting from those efforts by focusing on immediately evacuating other areas of the building in those early moments." Man, that's the longest. I'm out of breath reading that damn sentence. Shortly after this event occurred, employees were sent home with pay for the rest of the day. The worker's cause of death has yet to be identified. Yeah, he fucking had a heat stroke, obviously. I don't know. I wasn't there, but who knows what it is. So here's something I will say. I was an Amazon employee for 9 months, which is like a tour in Vietnam. Pretty much the same thing. Ask your local Vietnam veteran in real life. Ask him, is it the same thing? He'll probably agree. Get really close to him when you ask him this too. It's a very weird place, man. The guy who gave me my orientation, his name was like Gary, and he was telling us how people get paid to write bad articles about Amazon. And I'm like, dude, Jeff Bezos bought Washington Post. Like, he's paying people to write good stuff by Amazon. So I guess you're fighting fire with fire, but just say both things, man. Don't be a hypocrite. And there were like substitute teachers there and like teachers working after hours just to get some more money. And I was working with like a guy who looked like Santa Claus, and he was 75 and he had this like white vest on. And the longer you work at Amazon and like the different positions you get different colored vests. Like if you're really important, you might be in a red vest or a purple vest. And like, I'm not drawing any comparisons here, but the Nazis also had a way of like ranking their officials in the army. And I'm not drawing any comparisons, but I'll just say that. I'll leave that out there. But yeah, the guy on orientation, he pretty much told us he had like a blue vest. I think that meant he was in HR. He told us like if we weren't stacking pallets, if you were doing anything other than like stacking boxes, you were gonna get beheaded or crucified or whatever, and that they'll immediately terminate you. I got COVID. Everyone at Amazon got COVID. They'd send you a text every time, and they paid me for 1 week, but they told me to stay home for 2, and they never paid me for the other week. So that's very confusing. Let's just say they don't care about their employees. Is that a stretch? As we speak, some company right now, probably Amazon, maybe a company in China they're going to buy it from, is working on a robot that comes and like picks up a dead coworker or a lazy coworker and throws them into a closet, so they won't even have to stop their production line for this. They already have the ones that pick up the carts. We just need to somehow get the person in the cart. And this is the final question to you, my viewer. In the grand scheme of shareholder profit, would you let one worker's death stop the assembly line? If the answer to that question is yes, you cannot work at Amazon and you cannot be a shareholder. Thank you.